Estados Unidos Mexicanos. And here we are, walking down the streets of St. Luis with all the colonial buildings on either side. And this is the palace of the government palace, which we're going to be going in a little while. And up there are some dates in which it was built and established. This once served also as the capital of Mexico back in the revolutionary days. This is the FTD guy. He's up on top of the buildings.
You guys stand by that pole. I'll go across the street and take your picture with the church and the gazebo.
There's the main plaza here. Plaza de Arms, and there's the cathedral we're just in, Cathedral of San Luis. This inside the government palace. And again, it's just the center square is all open air. The story has it that this lady here was begging the president for the life of Maximiliano and the President Ronald Hidalgo, and at the end, I guess she did get her wish come true. But at that time, the reason that Maximiliano was being prosecuted is because he was a stranger, or he was from Spain, and a law had been passed that anyone who was from Spain, who Mexico was in war against, would be met by death.
A veces deterioran y ya no se preocupan por mejorarlos, ¿no? Componerlos y ya. Ahora hay sanitarios, todo eso, pero ahí había una puerta para allá.
Yeah, everything in this room is original. It's original furniture. The carpet is all original. On the right was the doors that went into the Congress room. So everything in here is all original. Now we're inside the Congress room, which is the Congress inside in 1867 when Benito Juarez was the president here. And this is Benito Juarez, and this room is now named under his honor. Now we're inside the one of the boardrooms. Every painting in here is from 1918.
Esta bandera es de 1850. La mesa perteneció a la Guardia Nacional del Pueblo. Fue arreglada por el doctor Ignacio Romero Vargas y Iturbide.
This is the original flag. It's 1850. It was when the French and the Mexicans were still together. There first George Washington, Guadalupe Victorio, who was the first president of Mexico. This is Jose Moreno. It's one of the founders of the country. Vicente Guerrero is also the one that was the founder of the Constitution, and he was one of the guys that signed it. Now all the three guys that I just mentioned all were beheaded from the French. We're in the balconies of the Palacio de Gobierno, which is the government palace, still in the same place. There's the top floor. And we can see down in the patio. Of course, going back out into the plaza. The knockers. Lori says, get the knockers. But no one's facing me. Whoa. There we go. this was the first official building of San Luis. This is the church of the company. We'll be visiting there. That's our next stop. And then we'll be stopping by the Scientific Institute. Church atop the steeple at the church of the company. And there goes Lori and Mom. Cop here. They just whistle for the hell of it because there's no cars coming. Here we are inside the Science Institute. We couldn't get to the church, but we'll get to it later. And you got the main plaza in the middle, or the patio. Just some more sights from inside the Scientific Institute. More of the Scientific Institute. You got the big patio in the bottom. We're taking a break. I'm gonna drink us some sodas. It's nice, by the way, restaurant. And there's our waiter, or cook, or everything. Now we're at the Jardín Guerrero. It's one of the oldest plazas in the city. And it's all lined by trees. There's a huge fountain way out there in the middle. And to the right is the church. And it's called the Church of San Francisco. We'll be going into that one also. All the buildings around the plaza are old buildings. Old colonial buildings. All over the plazas are the pigeons. They run all over the place. The main fountain of the park. Here's the brass plate that's in front of the plaza there, and it says who it's founded by and who it was dedicated to. It'll be the Museum of Arts where we're going to be going into.
Your mama says the church is closed.
It's one of the alleyways between the Museum of Arts and the cathedral. Into the museum. We are inside the Arts Museum. Many photographs from the old city, the way it was and the way it is. It really hasn't changed much. This is more of the inside of the Museum of Arts. This is a tower for the Cathedral of San Francisco. They still use the bells. They ring them every hour and every half hour. This is the main tower of the church. There are just some main doors here at a church. Most of the doors in the old buildings are all made out of solid wood. It's just another one of the churches that are around the plaza. This is the Third Order. Church of the Third Order. It's got a really nice tower. Go visit the vendor because he's got some tunas and we're gonna go eat some. There they are. The tuna is what grows on the top of a cactus. It's a little button. Take the thorns off of them things and the meat inside is really good. This cue's a big butt you just saw on there.
Seeing the tuna.
You poke a little thing with cute toothpick. Pick it up. Got lots of seeds, so you gotta eat them.
Yeah, you can't spit the seeds out. There's just too many. They're very sweet. Chico.
Yeah, this is one of the main doors in one of the houses. It's a really interesting door.
See the doorknobs are like.
Yeah, it's got a guardian up on top, one of the saints. Bread shopping. Here's all the bread, how the bakeries are over here. And we just go around and find the ones that you want, pick them out. Today we're picking out piggies, but they look like North Dakota. And they got all the breads. Yeah, see? Pretty good. And then we got the guy coming in with lots of baskets. I'm right over there at the cashier. But we'll get to that later. I'm gonna pay her for all our bread. And we got plenty of it too. Yet another church in San Luis. This one I don't know the name of it, but it kind of reminds me of the Alamo. It's got a really nice plaza right in the front of it. And a big fountain. Plaza's here. The Plaza of Aransusu. It's just one of the alleyways that are just going around the plazas. It's really beautiful here. One of the buildings on the alley, this is called the Palm Alley. Okay, we were finally able to make it inside the Church of San Francisco. This is the main passageway to go up to the altar. This is the Theater of the Peace. It's a big theater inside. We're going to go in there. And we've got several places to go. This is a really nice plaza right here. Here's the Museum of the Masks. Inside there's supposed to be a really big exhibit of cultural masks. I'm going to go try and get in there. Inside the Museum of the Masks. Plenty of nice stuff in here. Going to be walking it around. It's several stories high. There's some people up there. Okay. First of the many masks in this room.
Some of them are decorative, some of them are ceremonial. A lot of the ceremonial ones were used for funerals, like that one.
That was a ceremonial?
Both of them.
Just more collection of more masks. There's a wicked one there. It's still inside the Museum of Masks. Here we're in front of another fountain. It's in the middle of a plaza. To the plaza is La Iglesia del Carmen. It's a really huge church. This is the Iglesia del Carmen.
Your mother's probably others.
And it's decorated with all the apostles all the way around the church. That's what makes this church so unique. And we're going to go inside. Cathedral of St. Carmen. Get on the bus. Now we're going to see if we can find where we're going. If we get lost, we're going to take a taxi. There's the driver. Okay, well, we made it on the bus, but we got off 2 blocks early, so we got to walk over there. Once we get there, I think it's over to the left somewhere, but we'll find it. See you later. And here we are at Mom's house. It's been laying here for a long while. Really no one has done any work on it, so we're going to probably have to start doing some. Getting it fixed. It's all abandoned. On the bus, we got on the ugly bus this time and only ran at 500 pesos a piece. But oh my God, is this an ugly bus. Check this out, man. The suspension is great. I'm loving it. 35. Yes. Check out the road, everybody. Let's see if we can get past here. Yeah, look at that. Lori finally got her wish come true. She's shopping now. She's gonna do some shopping. There they go. Bargains. There you go, still bargaining, getting some more stuff. There's lots of it. This little kid here, he likes to laugh. Yeah, la sonrisa. Ah, qué lindo. He's a cutie. Ah, here we go, inside the marketplace. Shopping heaven.
The tortilla factory. Bunch of masa in a machine, and it brings out all the tortillas. People come and buy them here. Cement. They have them all around the plaza here, in all the little areas covered up. But yeah, I can't grow them in my living room, and they're growing them out of cement. Here's a store that my mother-in-law used to work at. Still has the same name as it did when she worked here. She was about 14, 15, and 16 years old when she worked here. Where we were shopping, there's a whole bunch of them. There's about 3 of them in this area. And we were all throughout the whole area. It was owned by some people who wanted to adopt my mother-in-law when she was a young girl. She came to work for them, and they were so impressed with how hard she worked and what a beautiful young girl she was, they wanted to adopt her. And this is their store.
Here we go. We're shopping now. Looking for some spoons. Yes, we are. I'm going to find some of those spoons. And we're getting them off of a little cart. It's parked on the side of the street. Yep, see you later. Plaza, they're having a like a little mime show. Sometimes they get like actors and they just act in front of all the people and they put on a little nice show for everyone. Well, we did our last day of shopping. There it is. Lori's all pootered out. She took her shoes off already. tired. Yep, and there's the other half of the group. Crashed out city. Well, that's it. Tomorrow we're going to my aunt's, and then off to Mexico City. We're at the bus station. Everybody's waiting around. We missed the 8 o'clock bus. The 9 o'clock was full, so we got the 10 o'clock, which puts us down in Mexico at 3 o'clock in the morning. I guess we'll just go straight to the airport from there. Well, we're at the airport. I asked for a cup of coffee and Lori doesn't even want to get up. He's totally pootered out. Arizona's, the bags. There's American Airlines. No one there. And it is almost 5 o'clock now in the morning.